It's what the fuck we do.
Cam, eh? So what's new? What happened in the pause? What's going on in your life?
Just more love shit, just bullshit or dumb shit.
Just shit.
Just a pile.
It's all
of,
just shit.
Just a pile of fucking shit.
That's kind of life, dude. It's just shit.
So anyway, yeah, I got out of some shit that I was in and jumped right into a pile of new shit.
Nice, dude. There's nothing wrong with swimming in some shit every now and again. You just don't want to forget your mucks. And don't forget, you can leave the shit pool whenever you want.
No, it's just shit. That's how I should start answering when like a cashier asks me how I'm doing today. How you doing today? Shit.
Yeah.
It's all shit.
Yeah. How are you today, sir? Fucking terrible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you?
But anyway, no, just things aren't shitty at all. I was just
that's how I'm going to start talking to cashiers that talk too much, like that guy down at the Dollar General. That just starts chatting your ear off. Hey, man, I'm having a fucking garbage day if you want to lay off.
Just act like he's a
make him equally as uncomfortable as he made me.
He's the nicest guy in the world, too.
Yeah.
Just like, let me breathe, man.
Yeah. But you're smothering me. That's what my ex-wife said. I'll leave now.
That's the best.
Fuck yeah.
Not much is new. I'm going to bust out the typewriter and drum up a letter.
Nice.
The Lord has been taking care of me. I've had some ups and downs, but I'm proud of myself for how I handle everything, you know?
Yeah, you're leveling out a lot faster than normal.
Fucking sick, dude. And that's what my therapist said would happen, too.
Yeah.
Power suggestion.
And it comes back to that, what you were just talking about. It's all shit. It's good shit or bad shit, but it's just shit. You don't have to hang on to the shit forever.
You can just be who you want.
Yeah, you can watch the highs happen and grab a couple things from them. Watch the lows happen, grab a couple things.
I hate that I hope I'm not like wrong and wildly misleading everybody that I tell this to, and I wax poetic about it. Everybody's heard it, but like you can kind of just be who you want to be, even though everything's shitty and sucky.
Yeah.
Like the last couple days or whatever, I spent a couple days being real sad and things being real shitty. But it's like I just tried to do a ton of chores and get some me time because I knew that's what I needed.
Getting back to chores is all it ever took.
I don't know. I hate that I am this guy now, but really, dude, it's like you can just be not like who you want to be, and then you won't hate yourself. You don't have to hate yourself for all your feelings.
But do you
for
think
what you do.
that you hate when you say you hate being that guy now? It's because you feel sympathy for your younger self.
Well, yeah, kind of, because I know if I would have told that to me at certain times in my life, I would have been like, yeah, sure, whatever, dude, shut the fuck up.
For sure, because you were young and retarded.
Yeah, and sad as fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm still, I don't know, it's just cool.
Yeah, I've been sad for years at a time before.
Yeah, I spent probably a year and a half maybe, is what it was.
Just strung out on sadness.
Yep, and the only highs were when I would get back together with that cheating bitch whore for like 2 weeks. And that high was still just sort of like stabbed in the back by the thought that like this isn't gonna last. She cheated on me 6 months ago.
You can edit this out, but you brought something up last pod that I've thought about since, and it was like the first time I've seen you put yourself semi-accountable in that relationship. You're like, oh, I just tried to be controlling and do all this, and she was just like, oh, I can just go fuck other people.
Oh no, I was the biggest asshole in the world. I spent like 2 hours, maybe longer, one night. It was in Lake Mead. It was 4 years ago today. Oh, no, it wasn't. Anyway, but me and Uncle Brode were out in the parking lot of the hotel just crushing Keystone Lights until like 3 a.m, arguing about when I left for that boys trip just with the dogs, just going to fuck off for a week and get hammered. And I said to her, like the last thing I said to her was, this house better be clean when I get back.
No shit, you meant it?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, of course she cheated
I
on
meant
you.
it. And I was like, because now to be fair, like, she was like, yeah, I'll clean the house. That can be my part of this relationship. And then it was never done. And it was disgusting.
Yeah,
so, like, I had enough. But also, you can't talk to people. Like, you just have to leave at that point. Kick her out of your house if she's not cleaning the house.
Yeah.
Or deal with it. You don't get to just go, this house better be fucking cleaned.
Yeah, no shit.
So then I argued with Brody, an older, wiser gentleman, for like 3 hours just getting hammered. And he was like, you shouldn't do that. You should, like, just go back and be nice to her and be grateful for anything she did do. And I was like, nope, I got clear expectations. I'm in charge of it. Just fucking choking on cock. So then she went and cheated on me a bunch. Not that time, but, you know, eventually, obviously.
As they do, yeah.
And then I was like, what happened? I'm so sad. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, she's a huge bitch for everything she's done to me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I am the king, but I was no saint. I was no saint.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, I love that. I love that it all happened. I love that I learned from it. And I love that I get to see, because in my mind, I look at it and I go, of course I learned that pretty quickly. Like, how could you not? You just live that way forever. But then I look around and I'm like, oh, some people live this way forever. Like, I know 30-year-old and like 35-year-old dudes that are still doing this.
Yeah.
Still doing that I was doing. It's like, oh, fuck, dude. I could have just been stuck.
Yeah, no shit.
So I'm so glad that the Lord was faithful to provide some growth.
That is fair. That explains a lot more about your sadness after the whole deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're having to have an awakening about yourself and how you can't treat people at the same time.
Yeah, it took like a year and a half to learn.
I was the same way, dude. I was the shittiest. I was the same way. Like, I'd come home from Texas and find the one thing I could find that wasn't clean enough or good enough and bitch about it.
And why? Just because you hated yourself, maybe? Like, that's
No, I think it goes
Why
back
were
to
we
that
like
thing
that?
we've talked about so many times on the other pods, is you go from no control and being a child in your parents' home to full control, and then you get this complex where, like, everything falls on your shoulders. So it comes out as you being a fucker and not paying attention to your own shortcomings and only recognizing everyone else is around you because you feel it's your responsibility to make everyone around you accountable for the things that they're not doing enough of, whilst at the same time falling short in your own department.
Yeah, but not pointing it out because you're in control.
Yeah.
Or just dealing with it when you go to bed at night and you're fucking angry and your back hurts all the time.
Mine was my shoulders.
Mine's my shoulders. I did get gallstones once. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
My gallbladder got some stones in there.
Nice.
They're like
Did you say your
kidney stones.
gallbladder got stoned?
Yeah, dude. I got my gallbladder so fucking high. It was like, what am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what the gallbladder does. But anyway, nah, dude, that's sick as hell. It's just cool growing. It's just cool having a positive outlook on life. I didn't have it forever, so I feel kind of invincible sometimes when I do have it, yeah. Because I fucking did not have it.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait for finding the relationship that goes the distance for me now that I have the knowledge that I have and the accountability that I have.
Because it's going to be strong, huh?
And I think sometimes people argue with me and think I'm not accountable. But if I don't think what I'm doing, like if I've sat down and thought it through and thought about it from an abstract point of view, and I don't agree with your opinion, I'm not just going to do something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You
I'm
trust
still
your
gonna go,
judgment.
yeah, that's
You trust
great.
your own judgment. And you probably trust your judgment because you've been through so much shit and like made it to the other side. And you're like, I know how to grow and overcome things.
For sure.
Because that's kind of what I got. It's kind of freeing. And I didn't have that for a long time because I was like, I don't know if I'm fucking doing the right thing in this marriage, but I'm going to.
I'm going to tell her what she's not doing enough of.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Dude. And then we fix her and everything will be better.
Yeah, what do you think causes that in our youth? Because some people don't have that.
Yeah,
know
it's not
kids
just the control
that
thing.
started dating when they were 16 that are just still like 10, 12 years into just happily
chill.
being married.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be like, I don't know, expectations. I wonder if it's from having a real strong, sort of forceful dad. Because that's how mine was. I know that's how yours was. And so that made me go like, I have to, all his standards that he's set with a fucking iron fist for the last 20 years, it's time for me to make those a thing in the world. Like recreate that. Because that's the ideal way to do, or whatever. And I didn't realize that, like, oh no, everything that he says that like the way it should be isn't how it has to be. I can like,
Yeah, it's different.
I can
person
change
to
the
person.
game entirely, which is kind of what I've done. Which is like, I just want to have be in a relationship with an individual that's on her own path.
You know what I thought about doing? Just the other day I had this thought. I think that I'm going to do group counseling with me and my sons so I can avoid that. So they can get their chance to speak and go, this makes me feel this way. And dissect it and try and beat that so that as like Gunnar grows into his teen years, he gets to be him, not what I think he should be.
Yeah, that's so cool. That really sets them up for success in a big way, probably.
True.
Because you know how somebody could spend their 20s like being lost and wondering what the hell they're supposed to do and then end up at 30 like, okay, I guess I should pick a path now and
Are
walk
you just
it.
telling them my life story
No,
on a hot
dude.
mic, brother?
It happens.
I am almost 30 and don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It happens to everybody. That's what your 20s are for. My mom
I feel
laments
more
it
on
all the
track
time.
than I ever have. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's sick. Well, that's where you're supposed to be.
Like my subconscious is heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy now. Like I'm constantly dissecting everything I do, whether it was the right thing to do or not, if I need to change things about myself.
You're living intentionally. You're
Yes.
like in the driver's seat, not in the passenger seat of your life.
Yeah, for a minute there I was just in the passenger seat.
Just flying, just cruising. This is fun, guys. Yeah, my mom laments the fact. That means like regrets or is sad over it. Mm-hmm. But she talks about it a lot because all this, like my group of my peers are all coming through their 20s and stuff. And she's like, yeah, and so it's reminding her. She's like, yeah, my 20, like, I just remember being so lost and thinking I had to have it all figured out, know what I was doing, and just, like, beating myself up over it for years. And it's like, you don't need to figure it all out. Like, you're good. You can just be a good person, and it'll work out.
Fuck yeah.
That's what she says to me all the time. And I go, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh, fuck. Well placed. The fuck do you know, Mom? Shit.
Jesus Christ, like I'm listening to this fucking yammering. So
we can't figure why people think we're foul and don't want to listen to us, huh?
I told you today, but my 18-year-old male cousin said, what's the pod? Shout out Riley. Maybe he'll find it. But that's why
Our Town, USA.
That's why I said I'm not sending you a link to the podcast. You can't listen to it. I just called my mom
I have recorded a grenade for this family, and I'm not giving you the pin.
I know. My dad.
You can find it. You treasure hunt a little bit. It'll pop up.
Everybody. I hate that. I hope my family never hears it.
Oh, they'll all hear it.
Would
Riley
you?
will be the tip of the spear.
I wonder if I would.
I wonder if it would give my family more insight to who I am and how I feel as a person at 30.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. But there's so much bullshit mixed in, though. It's not.
Yeah.
We could release a family pod, just one to send to everybody and be like, this is our podcast. Don't listen to any other episodes.
Yeah, no shit. We just have to record a different one.
Oh, true. God, you can do that. I think it's free.
Yeah. Well, $8 a month or whatever. Mm-hmm. But
we could call it.
I guess me and Tyler recorded a freebie the other day.
True. We could create an entirely new podcast and call it Two Dudes Who Love Their Family. And then just talk about how much we love our family. Be like, podcast is sick. We got tons of listeners.
Dude, that would be dope. We are the men.
Yeah, it's kind of lying to your whole family. So that part, there's a bit of
we should probably leave that out, huh? Back to vulgar. Fuck you, Mom.
Yes. Now we're talking. But anyway, yeah, I don't like that. Actually, I do like it. I was just thinking about this today. I got to spend the last 4 months doing 100% single. Like, not really. I talked to a girl that makes it very clear she doesn't want to have sex with me like once a week. That's what I did for the last 4 months.
You really did. You even wrote her a letter.
Yeah, a drunk letter.
Yeah, dude, that is probably the most legendary thing ever. Instead of a drunk text, 4 days later, she gets a fucking letter off a typewriter that you were thinking about.
And I was like, I want to have sex with you in the letter. Like a drunk text like you would.
Yeah.
It was sick. But anyway, I was thinking about how I did that and then how I've been talking to a lady for the last couple weeks, like pretty regular.
Yeah.
And I was like getting attached to it. I caught myself going, God, I like, oh, what? And I went, hey, you remember 3 weeks ago when you just didn't text anybody and it was fine and you were doing good? You're good, buddy. You don't need to follow. You don't need to just grab it and be like, I finally found it, guys. Remember how nobody loves me and I finally found somebody who does?
That shop better be clean when I get home.
Yeah.
Back off to work.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, the war. So I'm trying to stay grounded that way.
Being off cigarettes is cool. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. I don't miss them.
Nobody does. I don't like how they make you smell bad and everything smells bad. Yeah. Dude, but kissing a girl who smoked a cigarette, I fucking like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that like your guilty pleasure?
It takes me back to when I was kissing my cousin that one.
Nice.
That is kind of a true story, but she's not actually my cousin. Anyway.
Well, you say that.
Oh, yeah, but it just...
This isn't the We Love Our Family pod. You can rip fucking your cousin. You can dust it off, brother.
This one's not for your family. You can tell the listeners how you...
Beats the hell out of a banana.
Fuck, dude. I hate that you bring that up.
I love it for me, truly.
Oh, God, but would you rather?
Oh, shit.
Just kidding. Yeah, I probably should. Anyway, it's just I have good memories of kissing girls who smoke cigarettes, and it never tastes like a disgusting ashtray like you think it would. It just kind of tastes like
naughty.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like spraying ladies' perfume on yourself and enjoying it.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I've never done that, but if I can put myself there, that's what it tastes like.
Well, I mean, the way you led with that, I don't think that you've never done that. But.
I never have, but I could imagine. Like, use your imagination. Do you have one of those?
Oh, yeah, I used to.
Or are you just fucking a big, useless retard?
I used to have Echo sleep on, like, the same pillowcase. One week I was home, and then another pillowcase the other week, and then I'd take it out to work with me. She'd put sweet letters in my backpack when I left and shit, and I'd find them.
Dude, can I be gay with you about that too? Two things. One.
Oh, you're gonna talk. I thought you meant you want to be gay. I was like, dude, we're halfway there, dude.
Fuck. No, but I would like the shirt I wore the day before I left. That cheating bitch whore. She'd sleep in it.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Oh yeah, will you sleep in? I want to wear your shirt or whatever." Fuck. All right. And then when I'd go trucking, and she'd make me like a few sandwiches, like for a few days or whatever. Also, she'd put the mayonnaise and mustard on the inside of the meat so the bread didn't get soggy. It was pretty sick. And she'd write puns on the sandwich bags, like why was the turkey? Why did the turkey not eat at Thanksgiving? Because he was already stuffed. Things like that.
Okay.
And I'd be trucking down the road just opening a sandwich like, God damn, dude, I know what love is.
Banger. Back when you were an asphalt cowboy.
Yeah, I was too. And I'd put that cowboy hat on and play country music.
Just truck.
Yeah, it was sick. But anyway.
Due to my DUI career, trucking will never be a part of my life.
That's out of the equation.
Yeah, I took it serious for a lot of years.
You're not missing much.
Yeah. I don't think I can do it. I fucking hate driving.
But no, those were cool memories. I'd love to make some new memories this summer. I'm very excited about that. That's kind of why I'm attached to this idea.
It's the summer of new beginnings, dude.
It is. And I just want some cool-ass memories, especially now that I'm free for the first time in like For the first time in my 20s, I'm kind of free from that curse of that woman that I loved.
Yeah.
That I chose to love when I was 19.
Yeah, you took a long way getting around, didn't you?
Bro, that took me 8 years. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm just realizing this.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Whoa.
But look at you. You did it.
I know. That's cool, dude. I feel kind of free.
Now imagine all the sadness you're going to be able to help your children get through when you finally find that family and the thing you're doing.
I know.
Due to the sadness that the cheating bitch whore brought you.
I know, dude. Thank you. Shout out her. Shout out her for being just a raging cunt and fucking teaching me so much.
How many episodes do you think it'll take before we could put 20 minutes together of you just calling her a cheating bitch whore?
Oh, like if we just did a compilation video?
Yes, sir.
Damn. I think we're getting pretty close. Maybe 8 more eps.
How many episodes are we in?
I think this is number 8 or 9.
Nice.
No, dude, consistent. We haven't missed one.
At all.
Dude, and you know what else? I remember being like 20 years old and sitting across the table from like Jason. Shout out Jason. And chatting with him thinking, God, we need to make a podcast. But I was being too much of a pussy and not wanting to. And like, oh, what if I'm dumb? So I'm glad that we've done it for 8 weeks straight.
Dude, we're just doing it.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, and it might just turn into a diary of shit we talked about that one winter in the
I
oil
know,
field.
dude. I was thinking this whole comedy podcast thing's taking a dive because our last time we recorded and this time,
It's just all serious.
it's not a barrel of laughs.
It's really not. That's all right, though. You can't win
I
every
know.
time.
I think that's all right. I think.
Considering our circumstances, I
Yeah.
think we're still pretty funny.
And considering as an artist, which I am, and this is my art, you can kind of make whatever the fuck you want.
So you're making about the same amount of money off your art. In the negative.
It's costing us some time.
Just kidding. I saw your art. It was beautiful.
I know, dude. We're so fucked.
We really are.
That I
Once a
can-
week, you're like, hey, want to grab a shovel and go dig ourselves a nice hole to jump into?
It's just shit, dude. And then fill it with shit and jump
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, we're swimming in the shit, dude.
Just full shit, dude.
Yeah, but we'll get them next time, brother. We'll get them next
We're
time.
gonna keep going. We'll get it.
Fucking A. Everyone I know that listened to it, minus that one bad review. Everyone I know that listened to it loved it. They thought it was funny.
I could be in my head a little bit because I thought like, God damn, we're getting our feet under us. And that last one I wonder about.
I thought it was good.
I listened to it like 8 times. I got in a fight over it. I fucking.
You did. I think maybe that's why you have that negative view on the
You
last
think
one.
so?
Yeah, because you had to deal with all those negative thoughts of someone else. And
No,
then
I got to figure out how to set this artist free.
you're learning. You're working at it. You got to break these chains, baby girl.
I know, but who knows, dude? Sometimes you get that are so good it makes you edit a podcast.
Yeah, that could have been in the bio.
That's exactly what it should have been. You may notice a couple extra bleeps, and that's because old daddy got his.
Old daddy. Oh, fuck. We truly are funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna bleep all that.
And on the same note, considering that we talk like 12 hours a fucking day on top of podding, it's kind of funny that there's even a laugh in any of it.
That's part of what I thought about today when I was thinking about how I wanted to start a podcast all these years and then finally did. Was I thought, God, I'm glad Yancey's the guy because I don't know anybody else that I can talk about nothing with.
forever.
that often. Eventually, people go, all right, talk
It's
about
nonstop.
nothing again, B.
But also, you got to consider when it comes to the laughs, like, what's our life?
Laughter, lulls, comedians, comedy.
Yeah, but we're not doing those things. We're literally living, like, just talking about our responsibilities in day to day.
Oh, yeah. Choring and
Yeah, if
working
we were doing
such.
sets and trying to do stand-up and other shit.
Oh, we would be in the world of
Yeah.
laughter.
And we'd have a lot more material to bring to the table.
I know, dude. Everybody wants me to hustle and grind and go be a stand-up comedian.
I think you're on the cusp of it.
Yeah, and I have to. I mean, you can't throw away this gift. How can you be this funny all the time and
God
not
can't
share
drop
it?
a winning lottery ticket at your door and you
That's
walk away
right,
from
dude.
it, brother. You've been saying it.
I'm going to be saying that to comedy in like
Getting off
18
the
months.
stage all embarrassed. You guys suck.
Yeah, you guys don't know what you're missing. I'm hilarious. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. That's
be
going to be a
great.
fun journey, too.
It will be.
I'm
I think
excited
you're
for
going to
the
kill it.
future.
I think it's going to be dope.
Yeah, the future's going to be pretty cool.
I hope that I take my shit serious one day and write a bit.
That'd be sick.
Because I talk about it a lot, but I don't apply myself at all when it comes to doing it.
Yeah, but think about all the free time you're going to have now when you're done working out. Now that you're an exercise boy.
We are just Idaho running boys.
Dude.
And we didn't even know it this whole time.
No, and we had it in us.
Yeah, and there was that one part where you ran past me in reverse. I didn't fucking like that.
Yeah, dude.
Like, all right, show off.
I thought that was the best idea I ever had. I went,
It
wait a
was
second,
funny.
can I run backwards? And I was behind you for a minute, like making sure I could run backwards.
And then you fucking
And then I
kicked your
turned the
gear.
jets on and ran past you, running backwards.
That was fucking funny.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, dude. I'm glad that the Lord put a baseball diamond right across the street from us.
That's all we needed. Here in 10 years, we'll be driving back with some film crew from A&E going, this is where it all started.
Yeah. We used to run laps of that baseball diamond right there.
Belfield, North Dakota. Or
Hey,
Dakota.
y'all come down the Rough Rider. I'll show you that woman I've loved for the last 15 years.
Yeah, she's married. She don't like me much.
She's been married the whole time. She doesn't talk to me, but goddamn, I hope she does one day.
Yeah, I'll just keep waiting. You just keep circling back to Belfield, stopping in at the Rough Rider for. You'll probably still have a Reuben in 15 years.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a Reuben man through and through.
Dude, should we have dinner after this?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some burgers. You want some?
Dude, I'd love that.
Is a burg cool?
Yeah,
I got
burg's cool.
spinach too today.
I don't know if you can see me with your eyes. I'm not really a spinach guy.
You're gonna have some.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. You put it on the side and then you put dressing on it.
I might try a little.
It's fucking good.
Okay, but if I don't eat it, I don't want to hear no guff about it.
I don't know. What would you tell your boys if they were here and I said, "Hey, I made you supper.
I wouldn't have made them spinach.
It's salad and a burger."
I wouldn't have made them broccoli and cheese and said, you're going to love this. I can assure you you're not.
Well, you can't just feed your boys hamburger helper forever. They're gonna grow up and accidentally slip in a double
Turn
wide.
into a
and-
hamburger.
No. They're gonna turn into ground beef, dude. You can't have it. You just come home one day, your kid's just a pile of ground beef on the floor.
I'm a bit of a Betty Crocker. I can cut.
Hey, get up! He's just
Get back in the freezer. You're going to go bad.
God, that makes me want to share a video with you really bad.
Is it got anything to do with beef?
Kinda. It has to do. I can't remember what they called it.
Can I pet that bird?
Yeah, dude. This is just to harken back to your drinking days. Can we talk? Are you done drinking?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm off the shit.
Okay.
Plug in the jug, buddy. I don't know what tomorrow's looking like, but today I'm off the shit, dude.
So to harken back to your drinking days, like 2 days ago, you were hammered and you started going, "Can I pet that hog? Can I pet that hog?" And then you just laughed hard as fuck, and you went, "Dude, that's what gay guys would say."
I'm easily entertained when I'm on the
Oh,
hooch.
that's the funniest shit that's
I get a
ever
little
happened.
bit of toilet water in me. I'll go to talking about the gays.
I know you will too. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Alcohol doesn't serve us. We've been there. I don't need to
We've talked
revisit it,
about
but it doesn't serve you.
It doesn't.
Not you specifically, but just anybody, really.
It really
Maybe
doesn't.
people that could chill on it.
We did crack the code on why they called it a spirit earlier.
Yeah, true. What
Well,
I say
you
about
cracked
that?
the code. You said, I said the thing
it's
I hate the most
divine.
about alcohol is how the next day you're like all anxious. Like everything's fine, just like it was yesterday. At the same job, same place, doing the same thing, making the same amount of money. Nothing's different. No one loves me less. And you're just still anxious like your life's fucked up.
Fuck. Yeah.
And you said, oh, that's the demonic spirits.
And that is why they call it spirits,
That's
dude.
why
And they
they
stick
call it the
around.
spirits.
And I don't like them. You can banish them in Jesus' name. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, you know what I've been doing my whole life?
You look like that guy that was casting the spell, the glitter.
Yeah, dude.
And I knew it wouldn't work.
I'm going to have to play that for the intro. So here's something I've done my whole life, which is pretty crazy religious stuff. When I was a young boy and I was scared about monsters under the bed or ghosts or something, my mom would tell me, and it's in the Bible. This is true. I've since researched it.
It's my son. You're going to have to follow.
Yeah, we'll pick it back up. All right, I'll breeze through this story real quick so I can tell you about the real cool one. But the crazy religious shit I've done my whole life is sometimes when I'm scared at night in bed by myself, I'll say, Jesus, in your name, will you get all these crazy spirits and all this bad, scary energy out? And then I have 100% confidence that it works.
Nice.
It could be full-on placebo.
You may have just figured
But
out
it's
the
sick.
secret to defense. I don't know why our military isn't practicing.
Yeah, dude.
I've banished the Taliban in Jesus' name. Why are we still overseas?
How come General...
Me as one Southeast Idaho man, this Fremont County boy has already taken care of the wars overseas.
Dude.
I don't understand
That's
what
not
we're doing.
military defense. I don't think General Petraeus can just do a Hail Mary. And
You can try.
But it's defense against the dark arts.
That is, I'll give you that.
There's that.
Oh, I can't wait till I believe in God. I've been looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. And he rules. It's not like whatever it is that you think about God that you're like, I can't. That's a misconception. God's pretty approachable. Now, the missionary showed up at Grandpa's house about 45 minutes ago.
Okay.
And I said, well, hell, Dustin, you got to get a six-pack and go in there and hang out and learn him something. And Grandpa is like, we've talked about him, but I mean, he is Mr. Spirituality. He knows it all. He knows what frequency people vibrate at. He was Mormon for like 15 years, so he knows all about that. And I asked him what happens after you die, and he thinks that you go like cruise around in space, your consciousness does or something. Like just his own idea. I don't know where it comes from, but
Dude, that's a wild
the dude is a
perception.
deep think. Like he knows about all this shit. And like I'll bring up psychological shit.
Is this also Grandpa that uses the lovecalculator.net?
Yeah, he can be tricked by a couple things. The internet could get anybody. It's got him on some conspiracy theories and some love calcs. But so anyway, the missionaries are there. And then Dustin just said, Grandpa just yelled, it ain't going to church and it ain't the sacrament. And they started throwing scriptures at him from the Bible, dude.
Oh, no shit.
He's probably drinking, too. He's probably just sitting there hammered, just yelling at the missionaries about how what they believe is bullshit.
Oh, wow. Dude, that's the best.
Makes me so happy and jealous. I wish I could be there.
That's who you need to get on the pod.
Grandpa.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. And we could just sit right in his office, prop up a mic right in front of him. It'd be just like talking any other time.
Wisdom flow.
He's done it before. I do need
That'd
to,
be the first Patreon pod.
with the old timer. I need to, regardless, we got to record, not we, I have to, or our family has to record some shit before he dies because he is the king. He's got a lot of wisdom up there. We got to fucking.
Dude, you have 2 microphones.
Yeah,
Go over
dude.
on days off and just set them up.
I should just.
Goes, tell me what's not real, Grandpa.
Well, I just got to ask him about his life.
Yeah.
And he's got stories forever, and he's 80 years old or something. He's lived a full one.
Dude, that's awesome.
Ask him about his family and shit. God, yeah, that'd
How
be cool.
cool would that be?
In my pickup, in the jockey box, is the tapes from my great-grandma where they did that sort of thing and asked her about her life and had her record growing up and everything.
Holy shit.
Yeah, probably like 15, 20 years ago.
That's intense.
Grandma Whiff.
I should
haven't
record a
listened to
letter
them yet.
from my kids. Yeah. Give it to them when they're 18.
You should. You know what made me happy?
What?
Was listening to you and Tyler talk on your podcast about that time I interviewed your children. And I thought, God damn, that was sweet of me, huh?
You are the coolest.
God.
I've been saying this.
And I didn't even think about it. And that's why I learned in therapy and stuff. That's why I don't hate myself anymore. Is because I give myself tons of credit for that because it was nothing to me. I just went, well, hell, I got to hang out with these kids. I might as well entertain them and turn the microphone on.
Yeah, no shit.
And then it turns out, oh, yeah, people love these kids. They have a dad. He's going to love this. I am the man. And it makes me very happy. But anyway, that's what's going on with me.
Dude, we are the man. What's going on with me? You know what makes me super proud?
Mm-hmm.
Just being a good person.
Yeah.
A lot of people think I'm an asshole. I truly am very loving.
Well, waking up in the morning and knowing that, like, or I guess you could sleep easy when you're like, oh, I was who I wanted to be all day. I wasn't like at odds with myself.
Truck 27 is full of AMSOIL and a bypass filter and new fuel filters, and that's on me. I carried that today. We're trucking propane because I woke up this morning. Just be completely
God.
full of shit.
You never sleep. You just keep yelling at yourself
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't sleep much.
Does your inner monologue, you probably got a pretty busy inner monologue all the time?
Busy. It's exhausting, dude.
Uh-huh. Does it...
If I could beat that, I could beat anything else in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of voice does it talk in? Like your voice? Is it you think?
It is me, and it's a constant what I'm not doing enough of for the most part.
What do you think of the idea, what if that's not you?
That would be great.
Not like that description of you. What if that voice in your head is not you? You ever fuck with that idea?
I've never heard it till now. I like the way it sounds.
Oh, well, it's...
But yeah, it's mostly just like me being hard on myself, overanalyzing everything and finding how I came up short.
Right, so here we go.
And that's half of my destructive side that causes chaos in my life. Is that voice makes me feel like, dude, you ain't doing enough anyways.
Okay, but...
And then I have moments like you just heard when we paused. You're like, oh, dude, you're killing it. You opened my eyes about that, a conversation we had, I want to say, in late December. When I said I want my kids to have more than me, then do better than me. You're like, you're telling me your son's Gunner's 28 years old right now, doing exactly what you're doing, working an awesome job in the oil field. You wouldn't be proud of
You're
him?
going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
You're not doing enough, kid. What an asshole. Yeah, you don't have to treat yourself that way. But let me ask you this. So you say it's me being hard on myself. Like, who is that? Who's me in that sentence, and who's myself? Are those different people? Is that the same person?
I think it's hard to tell them apart, but I think it's two different people. I think sometimes that gets blurred for me.
You know what I think?
What?
I think the me in that sentence is not you at all. I think it's thoughts that occur to you from the collective unconscious. I think the myself in that sentence is you. That's who you are. That's like your essence and your consciousness and whatever. And I think it's probably more accurate to say, yeah, it's just some asshole judging me for not being enough all the time and telling me that, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, that myself isn't worthy.
Yeah.
But I don't know that it's you. And I think that because of, so I talk about, and
Do you think if I could change the voice, that would help?
Yeah. Not change. No, you don't change the voice. You change how you respond to it.
How you interact with it?
Yeah, because if you think that it's you, then you got to give it credence. You got to be like, well, hold on, I'm thinking and I'm analyzing and I got to solve this problem because that's what we're wired to do, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas if you go, oh, these are just fucking thoughts that are occurring to me for probably actually because I'm hungover. Like, not actually because they're helpful or they're analytical or they're me. I'm not drumming up these helpful thoughts. They're just occurring to me. And I can go, oh, cool, like, glad that's there. Back to chores.
How do you stay with that?
That's where...
I think I need to read books
It's
like you.
That's what's way cool about it. It's how everything ties in together. Like, all the hippie bullshit is accurate about a lot of stuff. That's where all that meditation and well-being and grounding and checking in and all that stuff that's not really in the psychological realm as much, or it hasn't been historically, that's where that comes in. Because that's how you maintain... You have to, like, check in on a regular basis and meditate and go, I'm not my thoughts. I'm, you know what I mean, or whatever. It's fucking sick. But, fuck, I forgot.
That's mind-blowing shit.
What else I was going to say.
Dude, we are the men. Do you know what I want?
What's that?
Just wake up happy every day, brother. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I want. And I do
really?
for the most part. And I maintain a reasonable level of happiness all the time.
Yeah. You're vivacious.
Go ahead and say some more shit I don't understand.
You want me to Google it for you?
Yeah, if you can't explain it, then yeah.
I hope I got it right. Define vivacious.
Here's the definition of vivacious. Attractively lively and animated, typically used of a woman.
Yep. You're attractively lively and animated. You're full of life is what I thought it meant.
That's fair. I appreciate that.
And you are, too. It's
Everyone I
sick.
spend time around, for the most part, really enjoys having me around.
Yeah.
I don't think Cody's a big fan that I kicked him out of my truck the other night.
I wouldn't
He might have some mixed signals.
I wouldn't have been either. Actually, I wouldn't. I don't think I would have cared. I would have been stoked if somebody didn't give me gruff for not wanting to go where they want to go. And they just said, okay, get out. And I would be like, thank God, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm hammered.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have been stoked. But he did get lost on the way home, so that kind of sucks.
No shit. How about just fucking walking the wrong way, clear up to the fucking highway when he left the bar? Fucking guy.
That's hilarious. How
I
about
got clear up to 85 and thought, this ain't home.
that was him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I thought that was Cody. Did Cody get lost too?
I don't think he did.
Oh, okay. Dan got lost.
It's pretty hard to get lost in Belfield.
I know. Impressive that they did it.
But yeah, I think just walked the wrong way all the way to 85 and then was like, shit.
Do you think that he's a vegetarian?
He's not.
Huh, you would have thought for sure he was a vegetarian the other night.
You really would.
Come on, eat the burger. Eat the burger. Come on.
Yeah, no shit. I'm not fucking eating. You gotta eat something, drunkie.
And
I fixed it for him. I think it was just a thing because he was drunk and said he didn't want one, and then we're all having one, and he's just like sticking to it. And it's like, buddy, there's an extra burger. I'll go over and fix it for you. I'll put some fries on a plate.
Now, and in his defense, I mean, it was just raw ground beef.
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
I think if you're gonna eat meat raw, you're supposed to eat raw ground beef, right?
True. Well, or steak. Ground beef can be bad. They said that it would give you mad cow disease, but no American has ever had mad cow disease.
Oh, wow, that's wild. Should we be the first?
We just start munching raw beef.
Start a raw hamburger diet.
Yeah, dude, when I go home in a week, I'm going to be munching raw beef. Show me that hamburger patty.
Gonna pet that bird.
Yeah, I'm
fucking
pretty
raw
excited
beef
to keep
munching.
being alive. But anyway, something happened in the news. The Fish and Game in Southeast Idaho is going to go stun and shock all the rainbow trout in the South Fork and then move them. Like,
Why?
take them to stock ponds and stuff to protect the native cutthroat because they're interbreeding.
Oh, no.
We don't like when they mix, you know?
Like you and your cousin, huh?
No, like whites and blacks.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
I don't know if that's
talking,
better.
Let's talk about interracial shit, not fucking incest, you sick fuck.
So you don't, just a minute ago you talked about kissing your cousin. Now I'm the sick fuck.
Listen, my dad married a woman.
Was your cousin a banana?
My dad married a woman.
My dad had a banana farm when I was really young.
He married a woman. She had a banana farm and a microwave. I don't know what to tell you. No, she had a daughter. That's my stepsister. My stepsister has a cousin through her dad, who I've like met 6 times maybe my whole life.
Nice.
That lady, she let me kiss her on the mouth.
Nice. Did you put your tongue in it?
And she'd smoke cigarettes. Oh, yeah.
How old were you at this time?
18.
Oh, wow.
She was like 25.
Oh, wow. I'm thinking like 9 or 10.
No, I was a grown-up.
You're a completely grown, conscious man kissing your cousin.
I'd had sex with like maybe 2 ladies at this point. And so I was like, come on, I want to have sex.
Do you
She's
ever
like,
see her and go, what's up, kissing cuz?
No, I don't call her that. But we're friendly when I see her.
Nice.
You
I
know,
bet.
family reunions.
I bet. It's kind of a flirty vibe going on.
We don't go to the same family reunions, but I would kiss her on the mouth. And I was like, I like that, and it tastes like cigarettes. And then I'd be like, can I have sex with you? And she'd say, no. And then I'd be like, okay. And then we did that maybe once a week for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Nice. So did you just kiss her once? That was it?
We'd just make out.
Oh, nice. So tongue did happen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's getting hot in here.
It wasn't. She's not my family, dude.
You weren't just kissing cousins. You were tonguing cousins.
I don't know why you're talking about this. I don't know why I'm talking about this, actually.
You bring up good material. I'm not going to come out of the cut and fucking talk about it, brother.
You've been laying in the cut?
The whole time.
Oh, dude. Can I start saying things like laying in the cut because I'm wearing FUBU sneakers?
I think so.
Yo, do you think it gives me the right to say
I mean, you can try it. You've done it times before.
I
On a
know,
hot
I
mic.
wanted to throw a bleep in there might actually be funny in post.
It probably would be.
What are we at, 55 minutes? I got to listen to this one, and I can listen to the other one. We can splice it together. It could be all right.
What other one? Do we have one in the can?
Yeah. We got real serious and talked about me going around crying and shit, but...
Yeah, it's not a bad thing, though.
Yeah, it's not going to be a barrel of laughs, dude. I should title it Barrel of Laughs, and then there's like 2 laughs the whole time.
Dude, that's awesome.
Okay, well, that's figured out, thank God.
What else you got? You got anything in closing? You want to say a prayer? Is it time for sacrament? What's
Yeah, I
happening?
say the prayer at every holiday that my
Do you
family
really?
does. I'm the only one. Because everybody's all fucking pussies and atheists and whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing in my book. Fucking atheist pussies. I should wage a war on them. But
That's what this pod turned into. The whole time it was just you leading up to waging a war. As soon as we get enough listeners, you're like, let's talk about
you fucking
pussy
atheists. But it's kind of like it's always an awkward lead up because there's like this weird feeling of we're all together. This is an event. Like it's Christmas. It's Jesus' birthday. And then everybody's starving and they're like chomping at the bit and they got
My
the
grandpa
plates.
Skip can rip a prayer, dude.
Really? And they go, hey, B, you want to bless the food? Like I'm holding them up. I'm like, okay, I wasn't going to just start praying in a crowd full of atheists like a psychopath. And then
People are halfway dishing up a plate.
Uh-huh.
Our
And then
Father in heaven.
Dude, it's so cool. And I hit them. I always hit them with like a thank you for gather. I make sure they know that we're thanking God for being together. And like you can talk to God and it's cool. And then I fucking boom. And thank you for being born and for dying on the cross for our sins and for rising from the dead. And yeah, dude, I hit them with it.
Dude, you
Well, it's
ripped it,
Christmas,
huh?
so I have to.
Yeah, you got to.
So that's how I do my family prayers.
Nice.
Aw,
I don't
dude.
think I've ripped a family prayer in a while.
Can I tell you what I want to do
Yeah.
when I have a family of my own? I want to pray every night before dinner.
Oh, that'd be cool.
How sick would that be?
That would be awesome.
Um,
Text me on Wednesday and remind me, and I'll try it with my family.
It's sick. You just thank God that you get to all be together and alive and eat food.
I love that.
God, and you can be funny in prayers. I'm just thinking all the funny times I've had praying in front of people.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I
Um,
can see you turning it into a bit.
I did because my
Getting
sister.
them loose, getting them vulnerable, and they just fucking cut
Yeah,
them down
dude.
with it.
My sister was late for Easter dinner a couple weeks ago, and I threw that. Lord, please forgive Lex for being late. Or whatever. Or thank you for all the punctual people showed up on time. God, we're all here together. Those of us that made it here on time.
Do you ever get a laugh?
Oh yeah, dude. You can laugh. It's sick.
Oh, that's awesome.
God
No,
has
but
a-
I mean, like, does the whole family get a laugh?
Oh yeah, I razz them up, dude.
Everyone needs good rap.
Yeah, I go into those things just like just a ball of nerves. Like, all right, let's put on a show, buddy. Make sure everybody's happy and laughing, and we can get out of here as soon as we're done eating. You don't have to stick around. That's what I do.
I love that.
Everybody asks me how I'm doing and shit. I just fucking lie.
I'm fine.
Just make shit up. Oh, good. I just been working. Yeah, great winter. I love my job and like fucking normal shit that people say.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
Been
yeah.
looking into a 401k.
If I was honest, I'd be like, I got a podcast. We just talk about eating pussy for
no
like
shit.
8 hours
We're
now.
into blowjob. So.
So I got to keep that to myself, you know. But
Yeah, it's not really a family dinner kind of conversation.
nah.
Who knows? Maybe Riley will dust it off next family dinner. Y'all want to hear Braxton?
Oh God, he just fires it up. That's not a
Fuck
16-year-old
you,
dick. When I
mom, you
see one.
whore.
Oh yeah, I did call my mom a whore.
Yeah, you did. I don't think you meant it.
I did not mean it.
Well, you could have.
I didn't though. I hate that it's snowing outside.
It does make it kind of somber.
I was really excited about that spring we were getting.
Oh, dude, it was nice.
Oh,
How fucking cool is days off going to be? We're going to be like full-fledged spring, dude.
We're gonna fish.
Oh, dude, yeah.
We're gonna fish with you. Oh, Austin McGill. Shout out Austin. He's a friend of ours that lives in like Helena or something. Comes from a logging family. Just a good Montana bush drinker, you know.
Yeah.
And
They
he's-
like that bush out there.
Yeah, he should be in town. I think like the weekend after next, and I'm so excited for that. We'll get
Don't
to
they
get
call
him
it
out.
living in the bush out there?
That
Or
might
is that
be an
just a
Alaska
term?
thing.
Oh, okay.
Bush
You're right,
people,
it is.
Alaskan bush people.
Dan's a bush people.
He's gonna be a bush man,
Ugh.
bro. How I guess we've talked about everything. That's just cool. Just going and like, well, going to Alaska, load up the kids.
That is fucking nuts.
I love
He
that.
was like, yep, we're just buying a U-Haul. I'll sell it when I get down there.
You know how you're always like big dreamer and doing shit, and it makes me happy when people do it.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
And he's talked about Alaska. I can't believe they made the decision that fast and they're just fucking going.
I know. How else are you gonna do it?
Yeah. Don't waste any time, I guess.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for the future, man. I
Gonna
want to
be
make
good.
decisions like that. I want to just raise a family. Is all I want to do.
For sure, yeah, it'll suck if we die on days off or something and the pod just dies. Like a car wreck or something.
You think Dawson would make it through?
I think he'd probably pick up where we left off.
Think so.
We'll get him next time 2.0.
God, and he just starts ripping a solo pod talking about eating pussy.
Yeah, it's probably just him and West Dog. Just filling these shoes.
Yeah, dude, Weston's got his tobacco pipe.
Fuck yeah.
He started firing up. That's so sick.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I say we fucking fire up the grill. I'll get you fed after that workout.
We can call it a wrap.
I think that's it, dude. We got an hour. I got
You wanna
another
hit us
hour.
with a closing prayer?
Lord, thank you for gathering us together to do this podcast. I pray that you bless it and we can steal all of Joe Rogan's listeners. God, I pray that I don't wreck everything in my life by pursuing the wrong love interest. And I pray that this burger's sick as hell. Thanks for getting me through everything. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen, brother.
That's prayer. We're going to have to leave that in. That sucks for me.
Yes, sir.